Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about something that has been asked by a lot of my followers, and that is basically where do you place your blush? Now you must have heard all over social media that blush can actually change the way your face looks. So I thought why not we dive into just the basics of makeup, get that going, and then we can go on and see where this video takes us. So stay tuned and keep watching. So before we start discussing as to where we should place our blush, I would actually go in and start talking about different blush colors. So I was gifted these blush sticks by Nudestix, and I thought why not just swatch them and show you how they actually look on the skin first. So this color that I'm going to be using is a peach peony. Now I'm going to go in with a slightly pinkish one. Let's apply that on the skin. You can see this one is more pinkish. And the name of it is Cherry Blossom. Next up I've got Rosy Posy, and I'm just going to apply that on the side of it. And this one here is Magenta Magic. So you can see that these two are pretty similar over here. You can't really see the peach color, but the magenta is really standing out. So I'm going to use Magenta Magic so that you can see on camera how it's going to change the face, if at all. So the first technique is to lift the face. To do that, if you take your blush, you can use powder or cream. I just prefer cream because I'm a drier skin type. And you need to just apply this on your cheekbones, moving upwards towards the end of your hair. And don't bring it too forward because you don't want it to go past the center of your eye. Just gonna apply some more. I like to dab it so that it doesn't lift up the foundation. And with a semi-dense brush like this one, it is the 06 Multitasker brush by Sephora. We're just gonna make sure we're blending this upwards in the same direction that we applied it. So I like to dab it in place so you're not moving it around. So if you have a look at this side of the face, I've obviously not bronzed, not done anything, no highlighter. I'm just going to be applying the blush for you. You can see that this is just how my face looks normally. Over here, you can see that it's lifted up the face. Now we can even apply it somewhere on the forehead here. So we have the entire section lifted. For this, I would sort of recommend you applying it with a brush rather than going this directly on the face, because this area, especially if you've got a smaller forehead, you could just misplace the pigment. So I'm going to show you a safe and easy way. Now we want to lift up this section of the face. So we're just going to hold the hair backwards and just blend that into the hairline. Just be careful if you've got very pigmented blushes. Apply small amounts as always. And then if you feel that you've applied too much, go with your foundation brush and then just blend that. Now we've lifted up the face on this side, but I want to talk to people who have got a longer face. Now what you need to do with blush is you need to shorten up the face. So if you're going to apply anything in this angle, obviously that's going to lengthen down the face. So you need to apply it in this angle. So for those who need to shorten up your face, I always suggest applying the blush just underneath the eye. Make sure you're blending that out rather precisely. I don't mind, all the techniques are not going to suit my face, so I could look a bit different. So just as a comparison on this side, just quickly, you can see that this side is lifted like I mentioned before, whereas the blush over here, I've applied it in this line. So it's obviously shortening the face a bit. The next technique that I'm going to discuss with you is if you've got a fuller face and you would love to slim it down using blush, this is one of the techniques I love using. So if you're following me on Instagram and on TikTok, you'd see that I share numerous hacks and tips and tricks. And one of them is how do you place your contour? When you place your contour, it's generally in the hollows of your cheekbones. What I'd like you to do is take your blush, apply this slightly above your contour, because again, we want to slim down the face. So we're going to chisel it up with blush. Next up, I want you to just blend it in place. You're not going to move the brush around at all, and just dabbing the product in, you're going to get pigment, and it's also going to shape your face the way you want it. So you can see between these two sides, I'm just going to move my hair at the back, that this has sort of given me a shadow, whereas this side, it just looks like my normal face. And now the final way I'm going to show you, I'm sorry if my lighting has changed. The sun just keeps moving everywhere, and I film in daylight, so everything is just different. But anyway, this is another viral TikTok hack that I've been seeing all over my For You page, Instagram and everything. It is the sunburned look. So I wanted to see if it actually looks good, and I'm going to apply it on this side of the face. So the way you're going to do it is you're going to apply this just at the bottom of the eyes there, and then you're going to move up the nose onto the bridge and do the same on the other side. It looks very strange, but let's blend it out. Just going to to look into my mirror over here, and now let's just blend that onto the skin. You really want to place the blush strategically for this look, otherwise you're just going to end up looking pink everywhere. Okay, it's given like a doll kind of a look. It looks pretty fine to me. This is not usually the look I go for because I don't really want to look sunburned. But yeah, you can see how this has kind of livened up the face. It looks pretty. I don't mind the hack. And these are 4 basic ways I feel that you can use blush to change the look of your face. So I hope you enjoyed this quick and simple blush technique. If you want me to do any more tutorials, any more makeup basic videos, please comment below. And as usual, do not forget to like this video. It really helps me a lot. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again in my next video. Thanks, guys.